I'm Siti ADILAH. Okay, today I will explain the position of the two-stroke engine. Alright, so we can see the first thing is this is the connecting rod. Alright, and then this is the crankshaft, right, the black color, and this is the piston. Okay, and we see like this is a cylinder, and this is the SIRAT penyejuk. Alright, so for the top of the engine, this is the spark plug. Alright, and this is the carburetor where the fuel and the air mix here. Alright, and this is the crankcase. Okay, so we can see the difference. Okay, so this is the crankshaft, and this is the throttle valve, right? And alright, this is the inlet channel. Okay, and the outlet channel is here. Okay, alright, so it will works like this, and alright, that's all.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I'm going to explain about the process and how the functioning of the two-stroke engine. Okay, first of all, you will see that this is a crankcase which temporarily store all the fuel and the air. Okay, when the process starts, the air and the fuel will enter the carburetor through the port, go inside the temporary case, and then the first process combine the intake and exhaustions. Intake, which happening here, transmission port. Okay, when the engine start happening, the fuel and the air will enter the transmission port, go inside the piston, which is here. So this what it look like. Enter. Okay, and then at the same time, after the combustion, exhaustion will happen, and the fuel and the air will go outside by the exhaustions, the used one. Okay, the second process, which is the upper stroke, lower stroke, will happen when the air intake, after intake, compression will happen by the piston, and then combustion will happen at here, spark plug. After the combustion, we'll go to the process of exhaustions, which combine the two process into the two-stroke engine. And then how is its functioning is like go inside, compress, combust, and exhaust. So currently the two-stroke engine is faster than the four-stroke engine. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm AZIEMAH. Okay, today I will explain about the component for four-stroke engine. This one is the modular structure for four-stroke engine. First of all, the first component is carburetor, and then this we call cylinder. Is the biggest one, the outside this. And then the second component is valve, which is input valve and output valve. And then here at the back is the camshaft with connecting to the valve, and then this is a piston, and it's connect with the crankshaft by the connecting rod. This one is connecting rod, and then the last one is spark plug here. Okay, that's all.
This is NAJIHAH SYAMIMI. So today I will explain about the four-stroke engine mechanism. So right now we have carburetor. Carburetor, the function of carburetor mix up the oil and gas, oil and also the air. And then after the air and gas are mixed up, it will enter the cylinder through intake process. As the pressure outside of the engine are higher than inside of the cylinder, it allows it to enter the cylinder. So the valve, the inlet valve will open up, allow the mixture of gas and oil, the mixture of air and oil to enter this engine. So the piston will be at the bottom, and then it goes like this. It will undergo compression process. After it touch up with the spark plug, power process will happen and the piston come back to the bottom. After the power process, it will undergo exhaust process, where the mixture of oil and air will came out from the outlet valve, so exhaust happen. Thank you.
Mira and I'm Mimi. So here we're gonna explain to you about the components. So just now our teammates already explained the model about 4-stroke and 2-stroke engine. So we're gonna explain into more detail and into the real world component. So okay, this one is spark plug. Okay, and this one is the fuel tank. This one is the head cylinder.
This one is piston inside. This one is valve. This one we call it sirit penyejuk. The whole machine model.
The whole part is the cylinder.
This is we call it crankshaft. This is camshaft. This is gear. And for the last is carburetor. Right, thank you.
There are now two types of engines available in PWCs, 2-stroke and 4-stroke. These names are derived from the number of strokes that the pistons take to complete a cycle. For example, a 4-stroke engine takes 4 piston movements to complete its engine cycle. The piston lowers for the intake stroke, drawing in the air and fuel mixture, raises for the compression stroke. The air-fuel mixture is ignited for the power stroke, forcing the piston down. And finally, raised for the exhaust stroke, forcing the exhaust out of the engine. The cycle then repeats over and over, turning the crankshaft, which is connected to the impeller, which drives the craft forward. A 2-stroke engine is designed to accomplish its complete cycle in just 2 strokes. During its power stroke, the ignited air-fuel charge forces the piston down until it reaches an opening on the side of the cylinder called the exhaust port. As the piston continues down, it pressurizes the air and fuel mixture under the piston that was drawn into the crankcase during the previous compression stroke. An intake transfer port is exposed, allowing the pressurized air and fuel into the cylinder. Finally, as the crankshaft continues to turn, the piston rises, closing off the intake and exhaust ports and compressing the air-fuel charge inside the cylinder. The rising piston also sucks in the next air-fuel charge under it into the crankcase from the carburetors. The compressed charge is ignited by the spark plug, repeating the cycle.